Dear students, welcome every students who have been admitted in Zikorgasa Women College at the HSC first year. I welcome you all on behalf of my college. And today is the beginning of your classes conducted through online. That means due to COVID-19 situation, Bangladesh government and the Education Ministry has decided that your classes will be conducted through online or internet-based media. That means through Facebook, live programs, live videos, Zoom app, or Google Meet, or any other type of social media based on internet. Okay. According to that decision, our college has decided to conduct your classes through online, and 4th of October is the beginning date, scheduled date to start your classes. Today our college has arranged a class for you, and on behalf of Zikorgasa Women College, I want to introduce myself with you. My name is Muhammad Jahangir Kabir. I am assistant professor and head of the Department of English of the college. And probably my topic of discussion, my subject is English. So today I want to discuss on the topic of English and its course design for the first paper. Students, you all know that you have to attain 200 marks exam at the final stage. That means 100 in English on English first paper and 100 on English second paper. For the syllabus, it's a long syllabus. Try to be prepared. Start reading from the very beginning. That will be helpful for your HSC preparation. And now come to the topic. Today, I want to introduce you with the syllabus or course design. That means course number 107, English first paper on HSC syllabus. Okay. There are some similarities between the syllabus of your SSC and HSC. And for the first paper, you have to follow a textbook. This textbook is a book suggested by the NCTB or National Curriculum Textbook Board. That means আমরা বলি জাতীয় পাঠ্যক্রম থেকে সরবরাহকৃত এই বইটি, and all of you have to buy this book and price not more than 100 টাকা. So try to collect the book, that means the new version of the book, as early as possible. Okay. For the HSC syllabus, you have to answer 100 marks question. And for the 100 marks question, here you will be given some question item. That means first of all, you have to read a passage or scene comprehension given from the textbook. The passage given from the textbook, and after reading the passage, you have to answer 15 marks question. That means একের A, there are 5 multiple choice question. That means 5 marks question, as same as SSC. That means you have to answer. You have to choose the correct answer from 4 options or 4 alternative. 5 marks, and then you have to answer 5 short answering question. And for each question, you will be given 2 marks. That is for 10 marks question. একের B. So this 15 marks will be based on the first passage or first scene comprehension. Okay. The comprehension will be given from the reading lessons of this book, and then come the second lesson. And second lesson will also be given from the textbook. That means the lessons you have read a passage, a small or medium size or large size passage will be given from the textbook, and you have to read the passage thoroughly, understand the main idea, and it's a new item for you. You have to make short note. You have to make short note and you have to write down the short notes in 5 boxes given in your question. In course of time, we will be introduced with the question. We will see the format of the question, and there are some rules and regulations to write about the short note. And it has an alternative. Alternative means table chart or follow chart. The table chart was in your SSC syllabus. That means information transfer. You will from the passage you will collect some information and will write them in the proper place of the table chart. And as for our experiences say, most of the year follow chart has been given for in the exam paper. Okay. Now come question number 3. Question number 3 is a passage that may be seen passage, or that the passage may be given from the textbook or out of text. Most of the years the passage has been selected from the textbook, and it's summary writing. That means you have to write the summary of the given passage. And summary must be written in your own language. No, you shouldn't quote any line directly from the given passage. And for the summary, there is 10 marks. So you have to write it properly. 10 marks question. Okay. Next come question number 4. Question number 4 is a familiar item, known item. That means question number 4 and 5 and 6. It was in your SSC syllabus. Question number 4, fill in the blanks with clues. অর্থাৎ তথ্য দেওয়া থাকবে বক্সের মধ্যে, সেই তথ্য অনুসারে তোমাদেরকে শূন্যস্থানগুলো পূরণ করতে হবে। ওয়ার্ডগুলো কখনো কখনো একটু চেঞ্জ করতে, ইউ হ্যাভ টু চেঞ্জ দ্য ওয়ার্ড অ্যাকর্ডিং টু দ্য রুলস অর অ্যাকর্ডিং টু দ্য মিনিং অফ দ্য সেন্টেন্স। দ্যাট মিনস ইউ হ্যাভ টু চেঞ্জ দ্য ওয়ার্ড ফর্ম। দ্যাট মিনস দেয়ার ইজ এ নাউন, ইউ হ্যাভ টু মেক ইট এ ভার্ব। দেয়ার ইজ এ ভার্ব, ইউ হ্যাভ টু মেক ইট এ নাউন। দেয়ার ইজ এ নাউন, ইউ হ্যাভ টু মেক ইট অ্যান অ্যাডজেক্টিভ। এভাবে কখন 10টার মধ্যে হয়তো 3টা বা 4টা বা 5টা ওয়ার্ড এরকম তোমাকে চেঞ্জ করতে হতে পারে। Next, and for the question number 4, the mark is 5. For 10 question, for 10 gaps, there is 5 marks. Okay. Next come question number 5. It's fill in the blank without clues. There are no clues in the box. There are no clues beside the gap. It is without clues. You have done it in your SSC syllabus. And for this question, there is 10 marks. There is 10 marks. Okay. And this question number 4 or 5 may be given, may be selected from the textbook item, textbook lessons, or out of text. So, as far as we know, most of the years it has been selected from the out of text. Most probably out of text. And in some years, there are 1 or 2 items given from the textbook. Okay. So, in conclusion, it can be said that you have to you have to read the lessons of the textbook thoroughly and minutely, and you have to take a strong preparation on vocabulary side. Okay. Next come question number 6. It was in your SSC syllabus. It is rearranged item. That means there are 10 sentences given, one after another, and the sentences are jumbled. They are not arranged properly. So you have to read, you have to understand the meaning of the sentences, and then arrange them orderly to make a sense, to make a story. It is known to you, and for that 10 sentence there is 10 mark. Okay. Now come question number 7. It is part B, and it is composition side. That means written items are here. First of all, you have to write a paragraph, same as SSC, and it has 10 marks. Okay, and then you have to write an email for 5 marks. Then you have to write, you have to complete a story, same as SSC. That means 1 or 2 lines are given on the question, and you have to complete the following ideas to make a story. Okay, then you have to write, you have to describe a graph chart, bar chart, or flow chart, or pie chart. Okay, that means describing chart. It was in your HSC syllabus, so you are familiar with that item, and you have to read some text, and there are some techniques how to describe a graph chart, and we will discuss it in course of time in our next classes. Okay. Then you have to write a summary, a theme of poem. That means a poem, some lines from a poem or a poem will be given, and you have to write the summary, theme of the poem. And for theme writing, there are 5 marks. There are 8 marks for the theme writing. There are 8 marks. That means you have to write the theme for 8 marks. And in the question, the instruction is that write the theme of the given poem within 50 words or not more than 50 words. The word, you have to write the theme in the word limit, within a word limit. শব্দ সংখ্যার মধ্যে লিখতে, that means you can't cross the word limit, and when you will cross the word limit, marks will be deduct. Okay, and you have to write the theme in your own language. You have to write the theme in your own language, and never try to quote directly from the lines of the poem. Okay, it's a new item, and we will discuss it next time. We will elaborately discuss on poetry. Okay. And the poem may be selected from the textbook. There are some poems, more than 10 poems in your textbook, and or the poem may be selected out of text. Okay. In some years, in the board final exam, poem has been given from textbook, and in some years poem has been given out of text. So we have to take preparation on 2 types of poems: poems in our textbooks and poems out of text. We will take preparation on it, and we'll discuss it. I have told that we will discuss it elaborately. Okay. Now come to the textbook. I have previously told that you have to buy this book, must. It's a must. It's an important book for your HSC preparation. And contents, if we come to contents, there are 15 units. There are 15 units in this book. Okay. And in every unit there are 3, 4, 2 or 5 lessons. That means you have huge number of many lessons to read, and some lessons are very important. We have to read it very carefully and take a better preparation for the exam. Now today I will give some idea on unit number 1. Unit number 1, there are 3 lessons in this unit. And you will know that, for your kind information, this book has been revised. That means now you will get the new version, but new edition in the market, and there are also the old edition. The old edition may be collected from your seniors or ex-students. Okay, because the contents, the lessons have not been changed. The lessons are same. The ideas are same, the lessons, stories are same, but it has been rearranged. That means order has been changed. Okay. In the new, and probably you will follow the new book. In the new book, in lesson number 1, the lesson is Unforgettable History, and lesson number 2, Nelson Mandela from apartheid fighter to president, and lesson number 3, Two Women. Okay. Lesson number 1 is Unforgettable History. We all know about it. We all are acquainted or familiar with the idea, with the history. It's a memorable event. It's a historical event, of course. The name of the lesson is Unforgettable History. The unforgettable history is, what is the unforgettable history? The unforgettable history is the memorable, great, glorious speech of the 7th March delivered by Father of the Nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman at Racecourse Maidan. Now it is called Sohrawardi Uddan. অর্থাৎ 1971 সালের মার্চ মাসের 7 তারিখে তৎকালীন রেসকোর্স ময়দানে জাতির জনক বঙ্গবন্ধু শেখ মুজিবুর রহমান যে ঐতিহাসিক ভাষণ দিয়েছিলেন সেটা সম্পর্কে। তা তোমরা সবাই এটা জানো যে বর্তমানে এটা বিশ্ব ঐতিহ্যের প্রামাণ্য দলিল হিসাবে জাতিসংঘের ইউনেস্কো কর্তৃক এটা সংরক্ষিত হচ্ছে। ইটস এ ম্যাটার অফ প্রাইড ফর বাংলাদেশ, ইটস এ ম্যাটার অফ প্রাইড ফর আস। Okay, unforgettable history. We all know it. We all know about it. We all know the pros and cons of the speech, and you have read it at the school level. So the ideas are known. So we have to read it thoroughly. We have to read it thoroughly. At the school level, you have read the Bengali version. Now you have to read the English version. Okay. So we have read it. It's a huge, large lesson. It will take time. So you have to read it at home and take preparation on this lesson. The starting, my brothers, I stand before you today with a heart overflowing with grief. বঙ্গবন্ধু যেটা বলেছেন, আজ অত্যন্ত দুঃখ ভারাক্রান্ত হৃদয় নিয়ে আপনাদের সম্মুখে হাজির হয়েছি, সেটা গ্রিপ মিন দুঃখ, ওভারফ্লোয়িং ভরাক্রান্ত, দুঃখ ভরাক্রান্ত মন নিয়ে আপনাদের সম্মুখে হাজির দাঁড়িয়েছি। You are fully aware of the events that are going on and understand their import. Import means importance, গুরুত্ব। আপনারা সবাই অবগত আছেন, সচেতন আছেন যে ঘটনাক্রম কি ঘটছে এবং আপনারা সবাই বোঝেন এর গুরুত্ব কি। We have been trying to do our best to cope with the situation. আমরা পরিস্থিতির সাথে তাল মিলিয়ে চলার জন্য সর্বোচ্চ চেষ্টা করছি। আন্ডারলাইন দ্য ফ্রেজ টু কোপ উইথ, আন্ডারলাইন important vocabulary item or the phrase item or participle item will be underlined while reading. That will be helpful for your vocabulary development. To cope with এর বাংলা অর্থ হচ্ছে তাল মিলিয়ে চলা বা সামঞ্জস্য রেখে চলা। So বঙ্গবন্ধু has said, we have been trying, আমরা চেষ্টা করছি, to do our best, আমাদের সর্বোচ্চ চেষ্টা করছি, to cope with the situation, পরিস্থিতির সাথে, অবস্থার সাথে তাল মিলিয়ে চলতে, and yet, এবং তথাপিও, unfortunately, the streets of ঢাকা, চট্টগ্রাম, খুলনা, রাজশাহী and রংপুর are awash with the blood of our brothers. বঙ্গবন্ধু যেটা বাংলায় বলেছেন, তত দুঃখের সাথে বলতে হয় যে ঢাকা, চট্টগ্রাম, খুলনা, রাজশাহী, রংপুরের রাস্তা আমার ভাইয়ের রক্তে রঞ্জিত হয়েছে। এখানে অ্যাওয়াশ উইথ মানে বিধৌত হওয়া নয়, এখানে অ্যাওয়াশ উইথটা কি অর্থে ব্যবহার করা হচ্ছে? রঞ্জিত হওয়া, তার রক্তে রঞ্জিত হয়েছে। দ্য পিপুল অফ বেঙ্গল নাও ওয়ান্ট টু বি ফ্রি, বাংলার মানুষ এখন স্বাধীনতা চায়, মুক্ত হতে চায়। দ্য পিপুল অফ বেঙ্গল নাও ওয়ান্ট টু লিভ, বাংলার মানুষ বাঁচতে চায়। অ্যান্ড দ্য পিপুল অফ বেঙ্গল নাও ওয়ান্ট দেয়ার রাইটস, বাংলার মানুষ তাদের অধিকার চাই। এই ভাষণগুলোর সাথে আমরা সবাই অত্যন্ত পরিচিত, বুঝতে সমস্যা হবার কথা নয়, তারপরেও আমাদের ইংলিশ ভার্সনটা ভালো করে আয়ত্ত করতে হবে। ওকে, হোয়াট উই হ্যাভ ডান দ্যাট ওয়াজ রং, বঙ্গবন্ধু ভাষণ বলছেন আমরা কি এমন অন্যায় করেছি, কি এমন ভুল করেছি। দ্যাট মিনস হোয়াট উই হ্যাভ ডান দ্যাট ওয়াজ রং, ইটস অ্যান ইন্টারোগেটিভ সেন্টেন্স। আফটার দ্য ইলেকশন দ্য পিপুল অফ বাংলাদেশ ভোটেড অ্যাজ অন ফর মি ফর দ্য আওয়ামী লীগ, বুঝতেই পারছো, নির্বাচনে বাংলাদেশের জনগণ আওয়ামী লীগের পক্ষ থেকে আমাকে নির্বাচিত করেছিল, ভোট দিয়েছিল। উই ওয়ার টু সিট ইন দ্য ন্যাশনাল অ্যাসেম্বলি, আমাদের কি করতে হতো? আমরা জাতীয় পরিষদের অধিবেশনে আমাদেরকে বসতে হতো, আমরা বসতে চেয়েছিলাম। ড্রাফট এ কনস্টিটিউশন ফর আওয়ার সেলফস দেয়ার, আমাদের জন্য একটা সংবিধান রচনা করতে চেয়েছিলাম সেখানে বসে। ড্রাফট মানে এখানে খসড়া রচনা করা বা তৈরি করা, রচনা করা। ওকে, অ্যান্ড বিল্ড আওয়ার কান্ট্রি, দেশকে আমরা গড়ে তুলতে চেয়েছিলাম। দ্য পিপুল অফ দিস ল্যান্ড উড দেয়ার বাই গেট ইকোনমিক, পলিটিক্যাল অ্যান্ড কালচারাল ফ্রিডম, তাহলে এদেশের মানুষ অর্থনৈতিক, রাজনৈতিক এবং সাংস্কৃতিক স্বাধীনতা পেতে পারবে। স্টুডেন্টস, I request you all to read the passage as far as possible. Probably line number 48 up to 48, line number 48 here in the text you have been given the line numbers at the right margin of the passage. So sitting at home, try to read up to line number 48, and in the next class we will discuss it, and we will discuss on your problems, which problems you have find out, which problems you have faced while reading the text. Okay, so no more discussion today. we have come to the end of our discussion. So I request you to stay at home, be careful, be conscious of yourself, be conscious of your family members, because the COVID-19 situation is going on and the second wave has already been started. You know that, and try to be safe. All try to be safe from the attack of COVID-19. And we have to pray to God for our safety. So stay at home, be safe with your family members, and we'll meet you next time. No more today. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.